Hey everyone, Dale here. So today we're going to change the battery on this little Yanmar mini excavator. I'm going to take you through the process of how I do it. So stick with me through the video. It takes me a little longer. Be patient with me. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe below. So I show how I take out there's an old Japanese battery in here, and I replace it with a Costco one. And I replace the leads because the leads are Japanese, so they're not the right leads. And I put a cutoff switch in here so we won't kill the battery. So stay tuned and watch the video of me ripping out the old one, putting in the new one, and rerouting the wires and putting in a fuse. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, so we're going to change the battery out. This guy is toast. It's probably from Japan. But the problem is the new battery I got is bigger, so I might have to take this bracket off and grind this off to make the other one fit. But we'll see. But look how bad this is. And they got these little tiny clamps on here. She won't even start now unless I boost it with a battery plus a vehicle. So she's toast. So that's how it fits in there. And then I think I'm going to put a disconnect switch on it too. So. Ooh, it's corrosion. Oh, that broke right off. All right. Well, let's see here. Whew. Yikes. That is definitely seen better days. So the new battery I got, I don't know if it'll fit or not. Let me go grab the other one. Okay, well, this is the new one from Costco, and that's the one from Japan. It looks like they might fit. I'll just clean that out and see if they fit. I might not have to adjust it. So if anybody wants to know what this is, it's a Kirkland brand, R 51R group size is a 51R, and that should replace that on this Yanmar B12. So hopefully we can fit it in there, but I'm going to clean that out first. My Ray will be back there. brake cleaner on it. Clean up any of that old gross acid that was in there, because I don't want it to affect this battery in any way. There we go. Okay, now let's see if this battery will fit in there. Get a little closer. Will it fit? Oh my goodness, guys, it fits. Look at that. It's actually a little smaller, believe it or not. Well, that's awesome. Now I don't have to cut it. I don't have to cut this at all. Fit it right in there. It's a little loose, but that'll, once I put my clamps on it, it'll be perfect. That's awesome. I thought I was gonna have a big trouble with that. The positive is on this side, whereas the positive is on this side now, so I had to turn the battery, but that's not a big deal. So now I gotta snip these off, put new ends on them, and I'm gonna put a cutoff switch, I think, on it. Okay, so we have our switch here. The way this comes apart, you just pop that off and you got two terminals. So I'm gonna put a length of this guy in here. I can't remember if I made this one up or it was already made it. But I'm just gonna put a little tape in there. I'm gonna tape these ends right here, just to be sure that they won't come off and won't get water in them. Almost done. Better. So take these guys off. What do I want here? That's going to be like that. So let's put the positive on. Yeah, let's put the positive on this side. Just like that. And then that's going to go to this guy. We're going to have the other cable going off the machine. I got these on Amazon for, I think, $8, two of them. You can get them at Princess Auto too, but they didn't have them where I was, so I'm going to put this guy on here. Okay, so then we're going to put this on here. And this is a 12 millimeter. You guys can see that. Yep. There, perfect. Now this will go on there, and then we'll have our switch up there like that. So we'll be able to shut it off and turn it on. So we'll just have it on the positive, and then we'll have the other positive going to the machine, and then our negative to our negative. So we got that part done inside, so let's go out and hook her up. Okay, so I stripped all this crap off back. You see I got one wire, a couple wires here going there. I might be able to save that. I don't know. I'll probably save that. I'm going to snip this off and go fresh. So that'll be fresh on that. I'll have to peel this one back too. That has definitely seen better days. Wish I could replace this whole wire, but I guess it's still good. Just disconnect that at can save this part. Bingo. Bingo, got that off. See that little nut, might need it. Good. So I cut those off. Those are garbage. So I should be able to just connect that back when I need to connect it. This thing we got to cut back. Get this garbage out of here. Okay, now for this little guy. We're not going to use that anymore, so peel this off. We're going to start fresh on both of them, so we got a good connection on our new battery. Because I don't know what Japan was thinking, but those little connectors are not even the right standard size for a normal battery. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my knife. I'm gonna have to go buy some new ones, but I'm being very careful. I know I made a video a long time back and somebody's like, oh, you're gonna cut yourself. I've cut myself before. It's not a big deal. I'm a little more cautious now. I've cut myself with stupider things than a knife. There we go. There. So now we'll just cut that off nice and fresh. Boom. Off. Okay. Now we gotta put some new ends on it. So that's our negative. This is our positive. See if I got some. So I got this I'm gonna put in here, but I need somewhere to mount it. So what I came up with is I took a bolt out of here and I'm gonna just bend a piece of metal, drill a hole in there, and then put the plate on and then mount that like that. So I'll show you what I'll do here. There's a piece of metal. So I'm just going to put it up there like that and then bend it and then have that like that with the bolt in the top. So let's see if I can mark it here. I'll bend that in my vise. There, I just put that in my vise and hit it over with a hammer. So now I got my little mounting plate. And then I just gotta drill a hole in there. Hopefully that'll work. Should have went out a little further, I guess. But, I think that should still work. What I might do... Because it just sits in the back. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to go out a little bit more than that. Yeah, let me adjust that. Yeah, I think that's better. I made it bigger so it'll stick out further. So now I just got to drill that hole in there and it'll stick out from the oil filter. Somebody goes to change this, which usually don't change them for a few years. It's a hydraulic oil. They'll just have to take that off or take this bracket off. Not a big deal. So let me drill a hole in there. And put the bolt back in. We got our mounting plate. So I got that cut back. I got that. That's going to fit on there. I'm just going to put... I don't know if anybody's ever used one of these, but you just put it in there and it's a crimper. And you just bang it and hit it hard. So I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on this. This is electrical compound grease. Wouldn't hurt. Put that on there. Like that. Ah, there we go. Hey, found it. We still recording? Yes. Okay, so what we do is we put this guy in here, lift up on this. Center that on there. Just like that. And then we give her one heck of a bang. See how that crimps that? Awesome. Nice and crimped well. Okay, so that's crimped. I think I'm going to throw some electrical tape around that just to make it all pretty. Like that. Good, so that's our positive anyway, but I guess I didn't have to put black on. So this is going to go like that. So this is going to have to go like this, like that. Oops, I let out a little tooth there. And then I'm going to put to connect this wire back on, I'm going to put a fuse link in because I think it's a good idea. But I'm only going to put that on. Maybe I should go down with that. Yeah, maybe I should put that one on first. So that's facing down. And this one facing, yeah, I like that better. And then I put my nut on like this. On my switch, and then the socket, if anybody wants to know, 17 millimeter does the job on this one. Don't want to go too tight. It's just plastic. There we go. It's got a sneak washer on there anyway. So that's good. So we got that. Now that's just going to sit up there like that, see? So, get my bracket that I made. There's my handy dandy bracket that's going to go up there. I've already drilled out the holes. I have some lock washers. So this is going to go like that. I think what I'm going to do is I don't think that's going to, I'm gonna have to put everything, the lock washers on the back side of that. So like that. And then a washer. And then the lock washer, I guess. Yeah. Gotta have somehow to hold this up in here. Oh, but I also gotta put the back on. Gotta put the back on this thing. So install March 02, 2025, and I put a little note on there. Hi from 2025, Trump sucks. So that's gonna go on there first. Okay. Now that's got to go like that. That's got to be held up like that. Our lock washer. Washer first. Washer, then lock washer. And I should have grabbed a screwdriver, which I'll do now. Handy dandy thing job here. Okay, that one is just snug for now. You definitely want to put lock washers on all this stuff because it's going to be rattling all over the friggin' place. Nice and snug. There, good enough. Okay, got that on there. This bolt to hold it on is a, if anybody wants to know, 14 millimeter. Putting that back into the pump spot. Hopefully that doesn't, no, that's not going to move. Shouldn't have to worry about that. You can always turn it a little bit like that anyway. Perfect. Look at that. It's a little flimsy, but it'll work. So that's off, that's on. Got our wire here. I think I'll zap strap that to that. And then I just gotta hook this wire into this one. Put our battery in, fix our negative terminal, and we're almost golden here. Okay, so I got this, I put this fuse link in here. And then I put a accessory, just an extra power line not used. That's what I put on there, just like that. So if somebody ever wants to tap into that, or I do, I'm just gonna put that up there. This is gonna get snapped back into where it was before. Just like that. And then I think I'm gonna zap strap that up there. Something like that. Probably like that. So I'll get some zap strap. Yeah, so how are we gonna do this? It's something like that. Well, that's exhaust, so I don't really want to get it over there. Actually, if I get a long one, I could put it right through here around there. I think that'll work. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. That way it'll keep it away from the exhaust over here. There we go. Perfect. It's away from the exhaust. That's on there. Maybe I'll put another one down here too, just to keep everything nice and tidy. Zap those off. That'll be just an just put that in there like that, so it's out of the way. That. I'm gonna snip these guys off. There we go. That looks pretty good. That's on, that's off. Wires are all nicely away from the exhaust. Nothing's gonna get hit. Got our positive. I also put a new negative on the negative one here, so that's all good to go. So let's put our battery in. Like this. Hopefully it fits. I'll have to put it this way. There we go. Pushes it down a little bit, but it's not bad. It's still out of the way. Positive. We'll just run that up. Oh, bring it up here a little bit so you can see. Okay. Yeah, we'll start with the negative here first. gotta be able to, that'll work. It's a little tight, but that'll work. I gotta be able to put that bracket on here too, so that's good. And do I want that to go on top or below? I think on top. Yeah. Yeah, I think that should work. I just gotta tighten these guys up. It's hard to get in there because of that, because of the way it's rounded. Very tight spot. It's going, it's just kind of tedious. Almost need a stubby. See if I got a stubby. Got a smaller one. This one might work. There, that's tight. I don't want to go too much. No, of course that side's different. I don't know why they don't make them all the side. That side is 1/2 inch. I know these are two different connectors, but that side's 1/2 inch and this one's probably, I don't know what it is. Found it. This side is 3/8, which I kind of thought it would be. That's pretty tight. That's good. So 1/2 inch, 3/8. I think I'm just going to give it a test and make sure that it she turns over. So power should be on. That's the glow plugs. Starts way better. Clean this up a little bit. Bracket. Ouch, don't do that. That hurt. Gee. I'm currently spray painting a 3-point hitch snowblower for a tractor that I got at auction. So I picked up some paint that would match it, and I'm just touching it up. I think I'm going to paint that this color. Why not? Paintbrush kind of dried up on me. Probably just painted it black, but definitely have to give this a few coats if I want it to look good. I have to give that a couple coats, but you get the idea. Okay, got it all painted up. It's been dry the next day, so let's try and put it on. I guess. Oh boy. That's a pain in the patootie. Can't get it past that wire. I have to take that wire off. Can't get it past this here, so everything's just a little tight now. That's not a big deal. Oh, I got that. That is a 9/16. I guess I can fix the bottom of this wire too, because it's kind of give it a little sanding in that. It's got a little, yeah, I'll put some tape on that. At least that way we can get this in here. That. Hold our battery in. If this ever tipped over or anything, we don't want it to, our battery to short out anything. Good. Get those snugged up first. And what are these guys? 3/8? Not quite. Nope, not a 3/8. 7/16? Nope. I'll be darned. It's not a 3/8. It must be nope, too big. And 1/2 inch is too big. Put these little guys on here. Nope, not that one. 1132. Nope. Nope. What in the world is that? Jeez. Well, it's not exactly what it is, but it might work. Nope. It's not 7/16. That's what it is. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. That's what she is. There she is. That's snug. So we just gotta clean that up. This is what I do, folks. I'm what you call an idiot. Nice and shiny, nice and shiny, nice and shiny. Okay, found some black tape. Let's put this right around here really nice. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Guess we could put a little bit of grease on there if we wanted to. I really don't think it's going to make a big difference though. So. That one. What was it? I think that was a 9/16. Yep. 9/16. That is snug. That ain't going anywhere. So we got that on there. That looks way better. I'm gonna just put a little paint on that. Got these on here, got my switch. Boom, boom, off, on. Got a fuse there, so I got a fuse link. I like that much better. That's a very nice upgrade. And also, if you guys haven't seen this machine in action, I do have videos on YouTube of it. So check out my playlist for the Yanmar B12. That's what this guy is. If I have time, I'll put some links down below as well for videos on this. It's a pretty handy little machine that I got at Ritchie Brothers auction. So yeah, that's the battery installed. And well, let's give her one more fire up, see how it goes. This thing has never fired up better than it has now. It was always crank, 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 crank to fire up. Now it just seems like it's instantaneous. So now that I said that, it might not do it, but it's nice having the switch on there. Then you know the battery won't go dead. You can just turn it off. If you leave the key on or anything, nobody's going to kill the battery. As long as you shut that off. And it's nice having a little auxiliary port if I want to add anything like lights or anything like that. So yeah, I think that's a really nice upgrade. And you know, maybe I'll mark the date on here or something about last time batteries changed. But yeah, if you guys liked it, give me a thumbs up and share the video, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. Ciao for now. Out of paint. That was quick. It's enough to get her done though. Let's see how this thing fires up. If it fires up on the first try. Here goes. Glow plugs. Ignition. Well, I hope you liked the video. I hope that helps somebody. If you want to see more videos on this little Yanmar Mini X, I'll list some below, but also check out my channel, Dale's Galaxy, and there will be Yanmar videos as well that I have working and changing fluids and doing that sort of thing with this. So yeah, if you haven't checked those out, check those out below or check my playlist. Ciao for now, guys. Thanks a lot.